Okay, we ready to go? All right. If you're going to be here, if you can help me out, that'd be great.
I'm gonna stand right here. So
All right, cool.
I'll call. I'm gonna call out like who had the ball, like number wise. So
Great. And who made the tackle?
I don't normally call. I don't call out tackles. I just say who has the ball.
All right, the Vikes are ready to come out. Their opening game against Woodgrove. I muted you.
Right?
Yeah.
Going?
Yeah, we're going. Let's
I
go.
can't hear you.
That's okay.
I want to hear you.
Yeah, well, I tried it and it didn't work, so you're stuck with it. I forgot to mess with it at home. All right, here they come. The Vikings running onto the field for the first game of the 2019 season.
And what a treat this is, Rod, to be here with StatStream.biz. Usually this game takes place, as we know, way further down the road in the regular season. But this year, with Woodgrove advancing up to 5A and Valley remaining at 4A, the ADs got together, and it's going to be the first game of the 2019 season. A real treat to be working this game for sure.
Yes, it is, Bill. And as we kind of didn't do our introductions here, my name is Rod Ogren, my partner Bill Russatella here next to me. We're with StatStream.biz. Normally we live stream these. Tonight, since it's two local teams, we were requested to not stream this, but we will be showing it afterwards, and it'll be online about an hour after the game.
All right, we're going to rise here for the national anthem.
Yep.
Mountain Valley, marching Vikings will honor our country and our flag with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so the Vikes are in all green with the gold trim and the white shoulders. Woodgrove looks to be all white this evening with their new helmets from last year, the green with the the Michigan Wolverine style stripes on it. Vikes also got new helmets this year. Went away from the matte green, go to a more of a metallic shiny green with a gold V instead of the more traditional yellow. So a couple new looks for the teams over the last couple of years.
And a little background, most people that are tuning in tonight, of course, know that Woodgrove has dominated this rivalry. I believe they've won the last 11 contests, if I'm not misunderstood here. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know how long has Woodgrove been around?
They've won 11 in a row.
They didn't win the first one, maybe the second. It's been a long time.
I don't know.
It's been since Woodgrove's first or second year since Valley's won.
We got our stats straight. Stat stream.
8-1. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say Woodgrove.
All right, the last 9 are 8-1 in the last 9. All right. I remember the running back for Woodgrove when I first moved to Purcellville, who went to, I want to say, Cornell.
Went to Harvard,
Sweet.
I think.
Sweet?
Yeah, Josh Sweet.
Josh Sweet.
Josh Sweet. Yep.
Played both ways. Was a running back and a middle linebacker.
Yeah, he was a stud. Woodgrove tends to always have a bigger team, and Skinner's style was pretty much power up the middle a lot, and Valley's never had a lot of size. So,
well, the one thing to look for, I think, is that most football games, you always hear this, Rod, that the game is dictated on the line of scrimmage. And what my research tells me that the Valley squad this year is fortunate that they have a very large and I'll say active offensive line coming into this game.
Yeah, they definitely have a bigger line than they've had in the past. It's the biggest name you heard of is probably Mason Raymer. His dad, Corey, actually played for the dear old Redskins in the NFL many years ago.
Well, they got a guy on the right side, too, Nate Kalor, that brings some size with him.
Yeah, he's a big boy, too.
So they do have some muscle up front. I imagine, even though I guess the word on the street is that both offenses, has a lot of weapons, I would imagine that Valley will try to dominate that line of scrimmage with the running game.
Yeah, I would expect that. But both teams have new coaches this year, so we really don't know what to expect. We've got Skinner retired last year after Woodgrove won the 4A championship, and he didn't quite retire. I guess he's coaching freshmen over there now.
One thing to watch is going to be also two new quarterbacks playing for the first time in this game, with Woodgrove getting a transfer from Heritage, Brett Johnson, and then for Valley we have
Caleb Smith,
kid
helm,
that I know pretty well from basketball.
Yeah.
Really excited to see Caleb Smith out there tonight.
Yeah, this should be a fun one to watch. We're just hoping for a good, tight game here.
I see Heather Morgan down there getting the Valley cheer squad psyched up. She's ready to roll. Place is packed as you'd expect. Had to park on the grass. You know how that is, right?
You got to get here
sure
early,
I got a
Bill.
legal parking spot or not, but
you got to get here early.
I'm not on the road, and it didn't say no parking.
And you had the Jeep, so you were good.
Did not have the Jeep.
You didn't have the Jeep. Oh, man.
Well, I had a Jeep, but not the Jeep with the big tires. I had a Cherokee.
Had the wrong Jeep. Hey, a Jeep's a Jeep, right?
Love to see the energy around Percival.
Oh, yeah. So there is going to be a clock on your screen. It's not always going to be entirely accurate because it's manually operated by yours truly. So I try to keep up with it, especially gets towards the end of the quarter. You'll also see our graphics on the lower left, which gives you the score. Team's records obviously are 0-0. Got the timeouts down there. It'll show you possession when somebody actually has possession, and shows you the last couple of plays down there too.
All right, now we'll make one more reference to what you said earlier, that unlike normally when StatStream is broadcasting a game, we realize that the game is being live streamed, but tonight is the rare occasion which we're doing this broadcast. It will be available on demand on our website for the next foreseeable future and for eternity with the internet.
That's right.
However, it's not being live streamed. We're going to act, Rod and I, like it is being live streamed, so you'll get the same professional broadcast that you folks are used to.
That's right. Nothing but professionalism up here. We are highly trained at something. It's just
and I'll tell you right off the bat that Valley has won the toss and they elected to receive.
Yes, they did, which is somewhat of an unusual move, but I think they want to get the season started on the right note here.
That's correct. That's correct. All right, who's back deep?
Matt Hessler's back deep. Looks like 86 kicking.
Hessler. This says 34 is Hunter Robinson.
Hessler, the first game I coached him in, he got tackles, got the win.
What?
Hunter Robinson must not be 34.
I don't know. It's the only roster we have, so. 26. All right, Nick Arvanitis will be kicking for the Wolverines here as he gets lined up. Get ready to get this season started.
They said Hessler's 34, huh?
17's back.
And it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Almost went out of bounds.
Let's get some numbers straight there. So we saying Hessler's 34?
Kickoff goes through the end zone. Vikings will have it. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's always an adventure to roster the first game here.
Here it is.
Clock never started. First game rosters are always an adventure, so we're going to do our best to get the names right, but don't count on it.
It's right. All right, so Caleb Smith will go shotgun.
And we're officially underway now.
Right up the gut, and the Vikings will start on the ground as we expected they would. And that's Andrew Corkery, the speedster. Senior running back Corkery brings a lot of speed and agility to the backfield, Rod.
3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Didn't see who the tackler was. 40?
Number 40, Theodore Wilson with the tackle. For
They don't give him any gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball is sitting at the 22 of the Vikings.
All right, Bill, check your glasses, bud. They got 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
It says 2nd and 10 up there.
Well,
on the
you got to
scoreboard.
look at the sticks, dude.
Caleb Smith at the pass.
Oh, in the flat.
Next.
Next for the first down.
Caleb Smith's pass is complete.
That's Stephen Kalavokis on the reception. Knocked out of bounds about the 31. Be a first down for the Vikes.
Tackle at the 32-yard line.
That's what you like to see right there. Right out of the chute. Caleb Smith. He's 1 for 1 in the 2019 season.
That's right. He's 100%.
Kalavokis working on the outside with a lot of speed as well. Once again, Smith will go shotgun. He'll give it to Corkery up the gut again. Nice yardage there. He'll almost
That's
squeeze
a good
out a first
gain.
down, but he'll bust it for a gain of 9.
Finally stopped at about the 42-yard line.
They're running right behind the big monster of
That
number
should be
what's
enough
Nate
for a first
Kalora.
down. Yep, that's a first
oh,
down,
they gave
baby.
a first down.
First down, Vikings.
They didn't give it to him, Bill. He earned that.
Theodore Wilson with the stop once again.
Up the gut again. Corkery pick up about 5 on the play. They're going to go no huddle, Rod. They're back on the ball. 2nd and 6 from the 45. No huddle. Smith under center.
And that's
Ball's loose.
Oh,
Fumble.
no.
Oh.
Oh, no. First break of the game right there.
William Egging, number 46.
Number 46,
Jared Behrens.
Jared Behrens.
First and 10 at Loudon Valley's 44.
Number 46 is Jared Behrens. Could not connect on the misdirection handoff. Looked like Smith wanted to fake to his right, slip it back to the left.
I think he just never got a handle on the ball.
Woodgrove will come out. I see some big boys on their offensive line as well. Carter McClintock's on that line. I know that, number 70. He's a monster over there, right.
All right, so Woodgrove go to work here.
Brett Johnson's under center. And Woodgrove jumps.
Penalty flag on the field. False start against Woodgrove.
That was Matthew McKim who jumped. Looks like, right? Or was that Colin Samaha? 49. Tough to see here. These numbers are not matched up right. Is 4. That's C.J. Lewis, right?
4 is C.J. Lewis, correct. KJ.
KJ.
Yeah. Back to pass. Overthrow.
Nice
Overthrown
defense
Price.
there.
Number 1, Brett Johnson.
Hessler. Matt Hessler
Price Williams is incomplete.
on the coverage there as he was singled up alone on wideout Price Williams. All alone was Hessler. Had him covered like a blanket despite a slight disadvantage on the size there.
Yeah, I don't know that the Vikings won that matchup. I mean, the ball was overthrown, but Price is a big, strong kid. You don't want to match him up one-on-one.
Yeah,
if you
big
can help
size.
it.
And once again, Hessler will be left all alone out here, but this time he's on number 40.
They're in a spread now. Yep, another flag. Most likely on Woodgrove again.
Penalty flag against
Illegal
Woodgrove.
participation. Illegal substitution.
5-yard penalty backs the ball up to the Wolverines' own 46-yard line. Will be 2nd down and 20.
So that'll make it 2nd 20 from their own 46.
2nd 20, we're going to call it.
Yeah.
And Johnson will go shotgun this time. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, nice play.
Nowhere to go.
71, a beautiful tackle.
71 on the tackle.
Yeah. 71 is Cooper Tunnel. Cooper
Tennell.
Tennell, yeah, excuse me. Sorry, Coop. I always get his name wrong.
DeLoop. Coop's fired up out there. You can see that.
Got a sideline warning on the Vikes. Getting a little too excited over there. His new coach, Dave Bishop.
You're going to have a lot of energy in a game like this, right? So the refs are trying to get a little grasp on it early.
Number 71, Cooper Tennell with the tackle on the last play.
Yeah, it's Tennell. It's Tennell.
I know who it is.
I know. I always say it wrong. Oh, we got another time.
It's going to be a timeout. Coach Bishop is going to take his
Vikes
first
take a
timeout.
timeout. All right.
While we got a break in the action, I'm going to give you our sponsors real quick.
Yeah, please do.
And then we'll let you give us a little background on the new coach of the Vikings.
Because I know so much about
You
him.
know so much about Coach Bishop. So, all of our broadcasts, not only football, but baseball, hockey, soccer. What else do we do? We do figure skating?
Not figure skating yet.
Lacrosse.
We did a little bit of
I know we do
volleyball,
lacrosse,
baseball.
So we're fortunate to be here in Purcellville right now. We're live, but this broadcast is coming from Leonard Stadium. First game of the season between the Woodgrove Wolverines and the Valley Vikes. Our sponsors, First Team Sports, Velocity Wings, Valley Energy, Mannix HVAC, Lydia Clark Realty, the Purcellville Pub, Loudon Valley Floors, Loco Sports, and Voice Sports.
And we are back.
Once
Live
again,
action
that time
after
out
that
is 3rd
massive
and
commercial break.
19 for Woodgrove from their own 47.
Has to be
They
3rd.
faked a handoff. He's back to pass. So look,
Overthrown
had
again.
a man
Had him.
breaking right down the middle. Tyler Blizzard, we know from the basketball court, Rod.
Yes, we do. He beat Valley in the district finals, I believe, with a bunch of free
I remember
throws.
him going to the free throw line, going about 6 for 6 in the last minute from the free throw line.
Yep, yes, he did. All right, so that's going to be a 4th and 19. So looks like we're going to punt. What? You're on.
Who's kicking for the Wolverines?
I can't tell.
Nathan Hallam back to kick. Rugby
Oh,
style.
it's
He's
a
going to
fake.
keep it. It's a fake.
That's an interesting move.
Is he going to get there? He is not going to get there.
He didn't get there, but he got awful close.
He got close.
Number 13, Nathan Hallam.
But
Knocked out of bounds.
So Woodgrove pulls out the fake punt at midfield. A good spot to do it.
yeah,
spot to do
I
it.
suppose this is an awful long ways to go, but man, that was kind of crazy.
Well, you know, you figure he picked up 18.
He did. He got 18. He only needed 19.
He only needed 19. He picked up 18. Nonetheless, Valley will take over on downs. Caleb Smith will come under center once again. This time operating 1st and 10 from his own 36. And he'll go shotgun again with Corkery behind him. He'll give it to Corkery.
again.
He'll run over right. He's
Got
got
some
some room.
room.
Field. He's on his feet to the 30, 45, 35.
Nice
He's brought
run
down
by
on an arm
Corkery.
tackle at the 30-yard line. That was not Corkery.
Who was it?
That was Will Dane, number 34.
Will Dane. Out of the
My
30-yard line.
apologies. It was not Corkery behind
That's a
Smith.
34-yard gain there, folks.
First down, Vikings.
A gain of 34 for number 34.
Ball spotted at Woodgrove's 30-yard line.
And he'll stay in the lineup
So
behind.
they're doing
Caleb
running
Smith.
back by committee. We will have a replay of that for you in a few minutes.
1st and
when we get a
10.
break.
Smith, the left-hander, rolls left. Got a wide open man. Once again, it's Calavocas. He'll get 2 feet down.
He only needs one.
On the receiving end, number 4, Steven Salavocas.
Nice
About a
play there. The
7-yard
left-hander,
gain.
Caleb Smith.
It'll be second down.
Much easier, of course, for him to roll to his left.
23.
And he has Calavocas again in the flat on that little 7-yard down and out. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 from the 30. Well, ball's inside the 30. Ball's on the 28.
Yes, it is. It's only
2nd and 3 from the 28. He'll go shotgun again. And he'll give it to Dane.
Got flag down. See if we can do replay for you while we're doing that.
Penalty flag is a false start against the Vikings.
This is Dane.
5-yard penalty will make it second down and 8 now. From Woodgrove's 28.
All right, so we got the replay queued up. When we get a minute, we will show it to you. This is not ESPN, so it takes us a bit longer to get
some
replays
clarification.
ready.
We're going to go with Dane on a pronunciation, number 34. He'll carry again. That's Will Dane again. He's drugged down from behind. Number 24.
26. We'll see where they mark it. Where do you end up? I think the 26.
David St. John on the tackle.
Yeah, 26.
Backwards. Loss of 3. Short gain. I guess I had 28 before. All right.
3rd and 6 for the Vikes.
What number on the tackle?
The tackle was made by number 24, David St. John.
Thank you.
3rd and 6, we're going to call it, from the 26.
Yes.
Smith, shotgun, has Dane behind him. That's
Looking for
Hessler
a
in
pass
motion.
on this one.
He'll throw it deep.
Got
He's
time.
got a man
Got
wide
him.
open.
I don't know if he's wide open, but
Oh!
I don't know if he's wide open, but he was open.
He threw it back shoulder a little bit. Tried to connect with the senior wideout / tight end Shane Washko.
All right. Look at, we got a kicker, buddy.
Oh, my boy Nick Van Zant
Your
coming
boy
in here.
Nick Van Zant coming in to try a long one. This would be a 42-yarder. It's definitely
Number
a makeable
92,
distance
you
for
may
Nick.
have heard Nick Van Zant's got quite a leg on him. He's got some colleges looking at him already. Does the punting and the place kicking for the Vikings. Also a fine young man. He was a member of the Team Loco, the 11 kids here in Loudoun County raising money.
All right, 33.
For
so
cancer.
it's a 43-yarder. We're
It's
looking
a bad
bad snap. Oh, he's just going to eat it. 14 was
Looks like that's
Sean Davis. He's the backup quarterback.
Cordell Ruffner. Number 6, Ruffner, a bad
Oh, that's
snap.
too bad, yeah. Yep.
Well, you expect her to be a little nervous in this game coming out. We see a little
Yeah,
sloppy
you
play.
do. You do. That was too bad. I mean, that was a good opportunity for Nick to really show his skills. The Vikes to get on top, and it just didn't happen. So Wolverines take over. They're at 7:33 left.
Woodgrove 1st and 10 from their own 37. They'll hand it right up the gut. Not much room there. He may squeeze out a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. You had time to think about that little background on Coach Bishop, the Vikings?
Oh, yeah, I thought about it. I didn't need much time. Where's the other marker?
It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, there
no
it is,
gain on the
okay.
play. 2nd and 10.
No, it's
Woodgrove.
not 2nd and 10. Gain of 2.
Oh, they gave him
Got
2
the
yards.
wrong-
Okay,
yeah.
2nd and 8. Gave him 2 yards. He's always going to slip, and he keeps it himself, and he's brought down 54, the tank.
Number 1, Brett Johnson, brought down in the backfield by number 54,
Cam Miller. A nice
So,
play back
I think
there.
they call him Tank, don't
I
they?
think it's 36, yep.
to the 36-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 11.
Now, that's the kid right there that you got to keep your
Well,
eye
close
on
enough.
defense for the Vikings. The nose guard, right?
Oh, yeah. Cam Miller is a beast.
He is a beast.
And I think he's only a sophomore.
He is only a sophomore. 5'10", 240.
And we got timeout on the field here. What's going on?
Yeah. You got a replay
Timeout
of that?
Valley. I do have a
All
replay.
right. If you get a
Let's bring
chance
you
here,
a replay. Here we go. You ready? Watch it over here.
here's a replay with StatStream.
Oh,
This is what
no,
Rod
wrong
Ogren
one.
does.
Hang on. Wrong
All
one.
right. This is what he's all about. Once again, keep your eye on the Valley Viking nose guard. Number
Oh,
54.
no, not this one.
Oh, no?
This is the
This is the run?
This is the run, yeah.
Oh, this is the Will Dane run. On my
The Will
apologies.
Dane run, yeah.
This is a gain of 34 by number 34. Over
Off the
right
right
guard,
tackle.
breaks it, and you'll see he'll pick up 34 yards.
Just a straight scamper. Nice blocking over there. Nobody filled the hole. It's a nice little play. See if we got another one. Hang on. Let's see. This should be the Oh, this may be the attempted pass.
Caleb
This
Smith
was-
and shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to hit Washko here.
trying to
in
hit
the corner of the end
Washko.
zone. It's not a bad place to throw the ball
No,
over
it
the outside
wasn't.
shoulder.
The defender never got turned, but tough catch for Washko. So who took the timeout? Valley did.
Valley did.
Okay.
This is going to be a delay game, I think. No.
And Valley had an illegal substitution. Jeez.
They're going to march off 5 against the Vikings. Legal substitution.
How do you have an illegal substitution after a timeout?
I don't know, but it's still going to be 3rd and long for Woodgrove.
Third down and 6 now for Woodgrove. 41.
Move the ball to the 41. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Woodgrove. No score here at Leonard Stadium. We got 6 minutes to play. 6 minutes, 22 seconds here in the first quarter. Could not ask for a more beautiful evening here
No, it's
in
gorgeous.
Purcellville.
All right, big play, 3rd and 6. Come on.
Brent Johnson's going to keep it, and he's going to roll right. Look over the middle. He's got a man wide open, number 7. He's going to pick up a Woodgrove first down. There is a flag on the play.
Price Williams, they had a penalty flag on the field.
Price Williams on the
Gonna be
reception.
holding. Doesn't matter. It's going to be holding.
They're going to come back with a holding
Yep.
penalty as Johnson connected with Williams, but that play will be brought back on a holding penalty.
And that's going to go all the way back to the 29-yard line, it looks like.
Going to bring up
Based on where
3rd
the
and
flag is.
16.
Holding.
Going to be longer than that.
Call against Woodgrove. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Ball's all
That's
the way
gonna be
back
the
to the 26, 27. Where are they going to put it?
Ball now
28.
spotted at the 28-yard line. Will be 3rd down and about 19 for Woodgrove.
All right. 3rd and 19.
All right. Once again, we got the senior transfer. Junior, we don't know what he is about here. I think it's a senior. Brett Johnson, the shotgun for Woodgrove from Heritage. There
Price
goes
goes in
Williams in motion.
Keeper.
Right up the gut. Brought
He's
down
brought
by
down.
number 2.
The ball himself up the middle.
That's Avery Nance.
42-yard line.
42 is Dayton Fairchild.
Avery Nance brings him to the turf, the safety for the Vikings.
What number is Avery?
Number 2.
Okay. They said 42.
It's a nice gain there, and they're going to go for it from their own side of the field.
Yeah, that's a
Woodgrove
little surprising.
Going for it.
Got some confidence in their defense.
Number 2, Avery Nance. Just the
4th and a long 4 for Woodgrove. Again, from their own side of the 50. They'll go for it. He's going to roll left. He's going to flip it to a wide open Price Williams. Yep.
And they got the first.
Johnson pass complete to Price Williams.
They like that little down and out to Williams.
Yeah. I think they thought he was running.
Loudon Valley's
Looks like Valley got fooled and thought he might be running.
Yep.
They get it
Well, they've lined up Williams on the right side and the left side.
Number 6,
At the same time?
Stokes with the tackle for the Vikings.
It's about a 12-yard gain. Stokes on the tackle there. We roll about 5 minutes left.
All right, 1st and 10 for Woodgrove as now they're inside the 50. They're at the Viking 47. Another complete pass. And that'll be another first down for Woodgrove as they'll take it down to the Viking 32-yard line. Tyler Blizzard, senior wide receiver on the reception from Brett Johnson.
Ball will be spotted at Wolverines' own, or at
As
Valley's 31-yard line.
Woodgrove moving the ball now. The first sustained drive we've seen in the ball game other than the long 34-yard rush by the Viking tailback.
Yeah, it's definitely the best drive of the game for either team thus far.
They'll handle over right guard. He's still
KJ
on his
breaks
feet.
the tackle. Eventually brought down by 71.
J. Lewis with the carry up the middle for Woodgrove.
KJ Lewis shed the first would-be Viking tackler. Who was that?
That was
Corkley, number 5.
Antoine Stokes.
Oh, Stokes.
Yeah.
He shed the Stokes tackle, and then he was drugged down by number 71,
Cooper
Tennell.
Tennell to stop.
2nd and 3 as they continue to march on. No
Nice.
yardage there as
Stacked up
Tennell
well
and
there.
a whole host of Valley Viking defenders bring him to the turf. It's Sam Sturm, Tennell, and along with,
On that play,
I think,
yard is going to set up
No gain.
it's definitely Tennell and Sturm.
What number is Stern? You got to give me numbers, dude.
Stern. 43.
43.
Sam Sturm and Cooper Tennell on the tackle. 3rd and 3. from the 24.
Think they're going to pass
KJ
here?
Lewis in the backfield. Johnson's going to
Yep,
fake it to
pass.
him.
He's gonna
going to keep it himself.
He's
He
got
turns the
room.
corner. He's got wide open field.
Out at the 10.
Tennell couldn't catch up to him.
Johnson keeping himself around right edge.
Hessler, the defensive back, the only Viking defender in that area to prevent the Wolverine quarterback from marching it into the end zone.
9-yard line. Will be first and goal. Woodgrove.
It's another first down for Woodgrove. First and goal from the 8.
15-yard gain there on a QB scramble. Looked like a design play.
Brett Johnson once again under center. He's got KJ deep in the backfield. He's going to give it to 22, the fullback, right up the gut.
I don't know
That's
who 22 is.
Hunter Pavlik.
Hunter Pavlik, okay.
For Woodgrove. Gain of 2. Will be second down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Second and goal from the 7 for Woodgrove. We're inside of 3.5 minutes. We're down to 3:15 in the first quarter. Long drive here by Woodgrove. Johnson's going to throw it out in the flat 101, and number 2 is going to shed a tackle
Nice.
and take it
Tyler
into the end zone.
Blizzard
That's
shed the
Tyler
tackle.
Blizzard.
Woodgrove, number 2.
He was being defended by number 6, Antoine Stokes. Stokes left one-on-one, couldn't bring him down, and Tyler Blizzard takes it in for the first score of the ball game.
Okay, so Woodgrove jumps on top with 2:59 left in our first quarter. See if we can bring you that replay
You gotta
here.
replay that?
Yep, give me a minute. I'll get it up.
One thing I noticed here while you're bringing that up, we got a lot of one-on-one coverage all over the field in this game.
Yeah, we do, and Woodgrove's definitely going to try to take advantage of that.
Nicholas Arvantis to kick for Woodgrove. Kick is up. Kick is good.
It is good. All right, let's show you the replay of that touchdown here. Here you go, Bill. Replay.
This is Johnson's going to throw it right
Swings
out
it
in the
out,
flat.
yeah.
There's Stokes. He's one-on-one.
There it is. He's got him. Just couldn't bring him down. A nice stiff
Blizzard
arm by
sheds him,
Blizzard.
and once again, if you're one-on-one and you don't make the tackle,
Yep, especially in that territory.
Yep.
It's all over.
so Woodgrove coming in here, I'd say a decided favorite as they move up to 5A, jumps out on front.
Oh, yeah, the defending champion from 4A, moving up to 5A, they're definitely the favorite. No doubt about that.
This
But
game always has a lot of motion played here in Purcellville. It's a battle of Purcellville. So you look for the Vikings to hang in here and stay tough.
Yeah, and I think they will. I mean, they've played well thus far. It's a nice drive by Woodgrove. You got to give them credit. They just marched right down and
Hey, you got to give the coach credit too. Went for a 4th down on the own side of his 50.
he did.
Picked it up rather easily.
Number 26, Nicholas Arvanitis, kicking off for Woodgrove.
Will Dane is back to receive, and Matt Hessler.
Number 17, Matt Hessler, and number 34, Will Dane.
Kicking off again is Hunter Pavlik for Woodgrove. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to go here in the
No,
first
it's Nick
quarter.
Arvantis.
That's Hunter Pavlik, 26. And there's Valley
Corkery.
picking his way. That
Picking
is
his way
Andrew
through.
Corkery with a big return all the way up to the 39-yard line of the Vikings. Corkery, like we said earlier, is dangerous.
Number 5, Andrew Corkery with the return for the Vikings. They'll have it first and 10 at the
About a
40-yard line.
15-yard
All right.
return for Corkery.
Here comes Caleb Smith, again, number 8.
Now let's
The
see if-
senior quarterback getting his first chance to start here at Loudon Valley.
Yeah, there was a battle for the quarterback this year coming in, so Caleb's one out and seems to be
And
doing
he'll
okay
hand it
thus
to
far.
Dane, who is brought down by
good-
number
good play in the middle there.
23,
Carry,
Lucas Branch.
no gain on the play as he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was
It
nice.
second down
That was a nice play by Lucas Branch
for
there.
Loudon Valley.
He was kind of one-on-one, and Dane tried to go around him, and Lucas was having nothing to do with that.
Lucas Branch led the tackling for the Wolverines.
No gain on the play. You might have overheard the public address announcer. So we're inside now of 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here. No gain on the play. Second and 10 Valley from their own, we'll call it to 40. We'll give them a half a yard on the carry, Rod.
Okay, you can give him a half a yard.
And now I notice out there I see Tank in the backfield, 54. Cam Miller's back there, right next to
Guessing he's a
Caleb
blocking
Smith,
back.
lead blocker. And he does get a good block on the
He did
play,
get a
and
good
Dane
block.
is a tough runner.
Number 34, Will Dane, off left.
That's a nice play there by the Viking offense, a little trap action.
That worked well.
It's gonna set
Yeah.
up third down, and he's long, 4 yards to
My
go.
first look at the Viking offense, along with you, Rod, I imagine. I can tell you that number 34 runs hard.
Yeah, he does. Looks like more of a power runner than
Yep.
the mix-up with Corkery of the quicker
speedster.
speedster. Exactly.
Yep.
I thought they might be flipping back and forth between them. They seem to have
Once
stuck
again,
with Dane
Cam
for 2
Miller will
drives
line
in a row.
up in the backfield as a blocker. Smith will drop back, the left-hander, right over the middle.
Batted away.
Batted away by
Nicely
number
defended.
10, Mason Scanlon, as Smith was trying to find Washko again.
Intended for number 11.
And now the Vikings in the same exact position that Woodgrove was in about 10 minutes ago. 4th and 4 from their own 45. They elect to punt. Nick
Yeah, they don't. Not showing the same
Van
confidence that
Zant is their
Woodgrove
punter,
had.
and he is a weapon. This is one of their
He is
weapons.
a weapon. What do we got here?
Timeout on the field, Woodgrove.
So Woodgrove takes a timeout.
So here's the two difference in philosophies. Woodgrove, 4th and 4 in their own 45. They go for it. Coach Bishop knows he has a weapon with 92. Van Zant, no hesitation. They're punting from their own 45.
Yeah, which in general that's the right move. I think the Woodgrove. I don't even know who the Woodgrove coach is this year, but I think he was trying to get his troops going and show that he had confidence in their ability to get that first down, which they did, and continued the drive that started slowly. I mean, they had 3rd and 18, and wound up in 2 plays getting a first down out of it. So this game will be shown at both Percival Pub and Blossom
Good thing we got Coach Husky here in the press box, because he told me who the Woodgrove coach was.
Coach Barlow.
Coach Barlow.
I heard it that time. All right, so the
All right,
Vikes
here we
back
go.
to punt.
They're not punting anymore. Oh, they're still punting. Here
Yeah,
we
they're
go.
still punting.
Van Zant back to punt. Dane's in motion, and they'll snap it to Van Zant, and he will boot it away. Punt will fall down. Oh, it takes a
bad
no
bounce.
bounce. There's a little
There it
Viking
goes.
bounce. It's going to be touched dead down by
17.
Hessler at the 17-yard line.
Touchdown by number 17, Matt Hessler.
37-yard punt. Put it inside the 20.
It'll work. It wasn't his best effort,
Well, no, there's
but
nothing
it
wrong
is
with
inside
that.
the 20.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to kick it into the end zone.
All right, we're down to 1:04 to play here in the first quarter. Woodgrove 7, Valley yet to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they had their chance with that field goal attempt, but a bad snap kind of ruined that. So we'll see if the defense can.
All right, so looking here
Tony
on the
up here.
D-backs here, the Vikings have a couple of shorter D-backs here. On our side, we got 17, Matt Hessler. On the other side, we got Antoine Stokes. They're out there once again, one-on-one.
Well, Woodgrove hasn't really played on the height advantage yet.
Ball's given to KJ. He's still on his
Uh-oh.
feet.
He's
He is
hard
still
to
on his
tackle.
feet.
Yeah, he is not an easy man to
KJ
tackle.
Lewis, a big gainer for Lewis.
31 off left end.
16 yards.
They'll give Lewis a gain of 16 on the play before he is finally brought down by number 3, Kim Sayin.
I think it's Sejin Kim. I have Sejin Kim. Sejin Kim.
Oh, it's Say Kim, my bad.
Sejin, yeah. Up the middle with nothing
No
doing there.
gain there.
Number 24, David St. John.
David St. John, the ball carrier that time for Woodgrove. Nowhere to go.
Play. It'll be second down and 10.
Second and 10.
At their own 34.
See, you threw me a fastball, a curveball here. The first names are first here for Valley,
Yeah.
but the last names are first over here. You can't expect me to comprehend all that.
Hey, I didn't make
Get
the
some lights in
roster. No, you can't have lights.
there. Once again on the carry is
Gonna bring it to the end of the
KJ
cut.
Lewis.
KJ Lewis with the carry once again.
Pick up 5.
Brought down at the 40-yard line.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5.
It'll set up 3rd and 4 now.
3rd and 5.
Woodgrove. And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with their score. Woodgrove 7, Mountain Valley 0.
All right, that's the end of the first.
We got a little action here, a little break as we end of the first quarter.
Yep.
Once again, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our sponsors.
Go ahead, and I'll play ads
All
while you
of
do
this
that.
action here, again, was not possible. StatStream. You'll find every game we broadcast online, on demand. You can watch it at your leisure at statstream.biz. Rod Ogren is the mastermind with the technology. My name is Bill Russatello, the Motor Mouth. First Team Sports, one of our sponsors, changing the way you do fundraising. First Team Sports and Pat Cunningham. If you're trying to put a logo on your athletic gear, Pat Cunningham is the man to see. He also is a guru with high school fundraising. Velocity Wings, one of their 6 family-friendly locations in Virginia. Great food and live sports, Velocity Wings. Valley Energy, the smart choice for all of your propane, diesel fuel, and heating oil needs. Once again, Valley Energy right in the heart of Purcellville. If you need some HVAC work, Mannix HVAC. Looking for a realtor? Lydia Clark Realty. Looking to watch the game afterwards? The Purcellville Pub, open in downtown Purcellville. And, of course, our friends over at Loudoun Valley Floors, the place to go for all your flooring needs here in Loudoun County.
And we are back.
Fake handoff. Brett Johnson shakes off a couple. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet over the 45. And he'll pick up a Woodgrove first down. Excuse me. He's finally brought down by number 3, Sajin Kim. As the senior quarterback, Brett Johnson, would not go down. He shed 3 or 4 Viking tackles.
Yeah, sorry about the camera work there, folks. Had to get rid of the logos. This is not like college in the NFL where they give you a lot of time in between quarters. They pretty much just go.
All right, now Johnson will work shotgun. Looks like the Woodgrove defender lead forward.
Yeah.
That'll be 5 against Woodgrove.
It almost looked like the center didn't snap it. It's kind of a couple people jumped. The center kind of double clutched.
False start against the Wolverines.
I'll knock it back to the 44, make it 1st and 15. Penalties, although they've had a number of them, hasn't really seemed to hurt them thus far. I mean, they had 3rd and 18 last drive, and in 2 plays, they got the first down. So
they definitely got some confidence in their offense.
They do.
All right, so it's going to bring up 1st and 15 from the 44. KJ Lewis is in the backfield to the left of Brett Johnson. The ball is given to number 21, I believe. Jalen Ham
we got a fumble. We got a fumble.
21 was on the carry. That's
calling him down.
Jalen Ham. They said no fumble.
Okay.
Ball came loose. Must have been after he was down. That brings me back to a Valley game here against Woodgrove a couple years ago where there was a fumble at the end of the game and they didn't call it.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, Valley being on the losing end of most of the games, they're going to complain a lot more about the referee.
Well, there's a nice pass by Brett Johnson.
It's caught, but his knee was down as soon as he caught it.
Yeah. Caught by KJ. Is that right? No, that says Price. Price Williams.
Price Williams.
That's a nice tight spiral there by the Woodgrove quarterback.
Yeah, it was a nice looking pass. 3rd and 3 now.
He zipped that one right in between the numbers. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Viking defense.
Well, yes and no. It's basically 2-down territory, especially based on last time. Then went 4th and 4 from the other side of the 50.
Got Antoine Stokes out here on an island all alone here right in front of us. Matched up against Tyler Blizzard once again.
Well, he doesn't give away a lot of height to Blizzard at least.
He's going to keep it.
Oh,
and
nicely
Cooper Tennell says no. Number 71, the senior tackle there at 71, Cooper Tennell on the stop.
No game, 4th and 3. I'm sure they'll be going for this one. I mean, even without confidence, this is the spot where you go for it regardless.
Oh yeah, they're going for it. All right, let's see if Brett Johnson keeps it again. He's got KJ Lewis deep I formation this time. They'll give it to Lewis.
Oh,
and
nice
he
blocking. Whoa, guys. Nice stick, but he got the first.
He got the first down, but that's number
That was a
26
nice stick.
is John Lohr.
John Lohr.
John Lohr, number 26, and
How'd
that's
he
going to
do?
be a perfect opportunity. A segue. We call this a segue. We're going to give a shout out to that tackler's grandparents. All right, so that was John Lohr on the
go
tackle.
ahead. That was a nice tackle. Go ahead. Give him a shout out.
I got to find their names.
Oh, well, come on. Our
So we know the
professionalism
dad
is
is
showing
Bob Lohr.
through again.
Roll out 1 to 22. 1 to
22 on the catch for Woodgrove. Take it down.
Down to the 23.
So Robert and Patricia Lohr, the grandparents of that tackler, John Lohr, all the way from Lake Gaston. They're watching this game. Of course, Rob Lohr, a local legend here in Purcellville, longtime town manager. That's his son, John Lohr, on that big stick. But it's another first down for Woodgrove.
There's Hunter Pavalik with the catch, 17-yard gain.
And they march it down to the 24, looks like. Johnson will roll left.
Got room. Oh, a nice
I
catch.
don't think he got two down.
He only need one in high school,
Only
Bill.
need one in high school.
That was a nice catch.
I need lights on in here.
Well,
that
we got a
Bailey
lamp
Burton on
for
the
you at
catch?
halftime.
Number 5.
At the 7-yard line.
Pass
Another
from Brett
16-yard
Johnson
gain.
complete to number 5. Bailey Burton. That'll be a Woodgrove first down, and the ball is moved down to the 7-yard line, looks like.
Yeah.
First and goal for Woodgrove. They'll hand it to KJ. KJ Lewis
stuffed.
once again. Where's the lights?
No, don't turn them on. It reflects off the camera. You got to wait and use the lamps. Sorry, Bill doesn't know the rules of the Valley booth. Cannot turn lights on in here. You can't see anything with the camera. Too much reflection off these things.
I can see this fine. I can't see that. All right, second and goal for Woodgrove.
Use a magnifying glass on your camera, on your phone.
22 is in motion. It is Pavlik. Johnson's going to keep.
Oh,
and
we
he
get
will be brought
nowhere.
down
Stuffed.
for a loss on the play by number 55, Tommy Gardner.
Gardner, the Iron Viking. This year's Iron Viking, Tommy Gardner.
What's that?
He's the Iron Viking this year.
He's an Iron Viking.
That means he's the leader of the team, basically.
He busted into the backfield of the Wolverines that time and drug down Brett Johnson for a loss on the play back to, looks like, the 12-yard line.
Yep, so make it third and goal, so we're at the 12. So there you go, 3rd and 12.
Third and goal from the 12 as Johnson this time will go shotgun.
So they don't make this. You think they're going to go for a field goal? And
Flag
Woodgrove's
on the
offsides
play.
again. Looks like another false start. Or maybe we had a timeout. Timeout taken.
Timeout is taken
By Woodgrove.
by
Woodgrove.
Valley. Timeout
Oh.
Valley.
He started by pointing to
6
Woodgrove.
minutes and 58 seconds to play here in the first half?
Yeah, in the first half, second quarter.
It's supposed to be second quarter up there. I got you. So it's 6:58
Yeah,
to
second
play
quarter.
in the second quarter.
Second quarter. It says first quarter.
Woodgrove again driving the ball all the way down inside the red zone.
What play do we have here?
And we'll go third and goal from
So
the
here's
12.
All right, here's a
Got a
Woodgrove.
replay here?
Yeah, it's a Woodgrove replay.
All right.
This was the
Johnson's going
that
to
was a
keep
nice
it.
run. Oh, that was
no.
a nice hit by
That's the
Lohr.
Rob Lohr
Yeah, that was a
kid.
nice hit.
That's John Lohr on the
John
stick.
Lohr. John
There
Lohr.
you
One of
go.
those
You can't
Lohr
see
boys.
that enough, even though it was a first down. Still a nice play.
That was a nice little
Great
pop
play
there.
on both sides. Nice run for the first down and nice stick on the end of it.
All right, back to live action here.
All right, Johnson is shotgun this time. He's got KJ Lewis next to him. He's going to look. He's going to. Oh, he
he's getting
swarmed under.
stuffed. Nice
Cooper,
pressure.
Tennell, and Tank.
Cooper and the
Cam
Tank.
Miller. Tennell and Miller drag him for another loss.
Nice. And I tell you what,
And now Now
All
that
right,
was
so-
Gartner was
Yeah,
in on the tackle.
Well, Gardner put the initial pressure on, and he got away from Gardner, drove him right into the other two, Cooper and Miller.
Yeah,
Now-
Tennell, Gardner,
now-
and Miller all on that tackle. It's third and
So now
it's
it's
fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal. They're outside of field goal range.
Brett Johnson.
So they're
was
going to see what
back
they
in
can
shotgun.
do here.
It's going to look right.
Again, Valley bringing pressure.
He's not
Got
going
to
to
make
make
a
it.
tackle, and down he goes.
Don't give him that.
All
And the
right,
Viking defense holds.
Vikings stand.
That's Andrew Corkery fired up, along with Tank Miller, and a whole host of Viking defenders. The Vikings will take over 1st and 10 from their own 12.
13. All right, so 6-yard game, but, well, more than 6, but all for naught, as the Vikings will take over 1st and 10.
All right, it's a hard-fought ball game here that we expected. All right, now back on offense for Valley is Caleb Smith, number 8, shotgun. He's got Dane behind him. He'll throw it in the flat. And there goes Matt Hessler. He's drugged down, but it'll be a Viking first down as Smith connects with Hessler. A big gainer of about 15 on the play. It's enough for a Viking first down.
That was a nice looking play there. After 22, 27. 14-yard gain.
You know what I like in that play, Rod?
We got the first down?
No, I like the way Caleb Smith hung in the pocket.
Yeah, he did. He didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Good thing we got Coach Husky in here with us. We got to give him a headset because he hung in the pocket. Look, you can't. You're cheating with those. You can't use those. That's cheating.
He's a spotter. Oops, wrong way.
And the give is to, who is that?
Oh.
Dane. Nowhere to go that
Nowhere
time.
to go. Number 10 brought him down.
Who was on the tackle, no number?
Mason Scanlon.
No gain on the play.
Mason Scanlon on the
Number
tackle.
10, yeah.
5 minutes and 37 seconds to play here at Leonard
Stadium, what?
Leonard Stadium.
What are you pointing at?
Just looking at the football game, that's all.
Okay. I don't know what Bill's pointing at. I mean, we had a lacrosse game last year where Bill was admiring the geese going by, so
And
you just
the
never
give once
know.
again is to Dane.
He breaks a couple tackles to get back
Not
like a
much
yard.
room there. That's going to set up 3rd and long.
Yeah, about 2 yards. The Wolverines are really getting into the Valley backfield right now. It's 2 plays in a row where he's struggling just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Definite passing down here. That offensive line we talked about for Valley will need to give Smith a little bit of time here in an obvious passing situation. We have number 11, Shane Wasco, wide left. Over here is number 15, is Nick Chavone here, wide right. Hessler's in motion now. Oh, nowhere to go there. And he is
knocked
thrown
down.
to the turf
He got
viciously
hit.
by number
Well, he
40.
got hit as he threw.
Pass is tipped. Incomplete. Was set up 4th and 7 for the Vikings.
Theodore Wilson
Theo
in on the
Wilson.
pressure, number 40, throwing Smith to the ground quite aggressively. And
he
now
gets-
Nick Van Zant, number 92, is back to kick again for Valley.
Number 5, Bailey Burton back.
Bailey Burton is back deep to receive the punt. 92 is Nick Van Zant. Here's the kick from Van Zant. That's a high booming kick, which Bailey Burton will let fall. It takes a
Bounced
Woodgrove
the
bounce.
wrong way.
And it's down by number 55 is Gartner. Tommy Gartner.
44-yard line.
Ball bounces back towards midfield. And Woodgrove
Only
will
one
take
up
over
to-
1st and 10 from their own 43 and a half.
43-yard line. Correction, just shy of their own 44-yard line.
Wound up bouncing the wrong way for Nick, so it winds up
Yeah.
only a 27-yard punt. Not what you needed at this point.
4 minutes and 19 seconds to play. Not a lot of time there for Caleb Smith to throw the ball that last possession.
No, there really wasn't. He got hit as he threw in the last one.
Yeah.
So the Viking defense will be tested yet again here. The last 2 drives for Woodgrove, they've marched right down the field. Vikings did manage to hold them with a couple of key sacks at the end of the last drive. Let's see if they can get off the field a little faster here. Woodgrove's the kind of team that'll just wear you down if you don't get them off the field in a hurry.
There goes KJ Lewis. He's brought down by Hessler. A flag
Flag at
flies.
the end.
A big gainer there for KJ Lewis.
Flag
Flag
was late.
on the play. It was a late flag. Here's the, I don't have a signal yet.
It is holding.
Block in the
Illegal
back.
block. Block
In the back's
All right,
going to bring that back. I think they'll march that off from the spot of the foul, right?
Yes, spot of the foul. So he's not going to wind up much of a.
Preliminary indication is illegal block in the back against.
He's going to wind up with about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be a 1st and 8, or maybe 7.
They're going to bring that back from the spot of the foul.
46.
It's
going to be
gonna
1st and 8.
almost back. So
Opportunity from the spot of the foul, so the ball is moved back to Woodgrove's 46-yard line.
second and
1st and 8.
first and 8.
Becomes first down and 8 yards.
Yeah, it's 1st and 8 because you take the penalty.
All right, 1st and 8. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
Brett Johnson back to pass. Wide open again is that's number 7. Price Williams.
With the reception for Woodgrove.
Price Williams only a sophomore.
Yeah, only a sophomore.
He's a big receiver, number 7 for Woodgrove. Got some size.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Yeah. He's got some size and beef to him.
Yeah, he was a really good receiver last year.
Yeah.
As a freshman.
Look at the size of number 7 out there.
Yep, he's a big kid. Oop, wrong way.
And Tyler Blizzard's out there next to him, wide right. We'll give it up to middle to KJ Lewis.
And they're gashing the defensive line now.
Lewis with the carry.
Lewis takes it down to the 20, it looks like.
So Woodgrove really starting to exert their
It's
will
another
here.
Woodgrove first down.
20-yard line where
Yep.
it's first and 10, Woodgrove.
Woodgrove's really starting to exert their will here. Just kind of marching down the field the last
First and
3
10
drives.
for Woodgrove. Ball's marked at the 20. Johnson, he'll hand it to Lewis again. Lewis is brought
Nice
down.
tackle.
Number 13 were 43. 43 is
Sam Sturm.
3 yards on the play. It's gonna
Sam
be
Sam
Sturm
Sturm.
and Shane. Well, not 13.
just inside.
and it was assisted by Miller, I think, right?
I don't know.
First man there was 43, Sam Sturm.
Number 43, Sam Sturm.
3 minutes and 10 seconds to play.
With the tackle.
KJ Lewis in the backfield, along with number 22, Hunter Pavlik. Johnson's going to fake. He's going to keep it himself. Run left.
Oh, he's got some room. Nice tackle. Who was that?
One-on-one tackle by Gartner, number 55.
That was a nice play by Gardner. I'll tell you what, because looked like he had a fair amount of room there.
Yep, he did have a little running room there.
You don't see a defensive
3rd
lineman
and 5.
able to make that kind of stop.
3rd and 5 for the Woodgrove offense.
Big play here. It's probably 2-play territory again for the Wolverines.
Once again, he's got Pavlik right behind him. KJ Lewis is deep. He'll give it to Lewis.
Ah, boy.
And he's going to pound it for a first down.
Yep.
KJ Lewis.
He's a hard kid to bring down with a first contact.
He runs
Big,
downhill.
strong runner. Yes, he does.
Brought down
On the
at
First and
7-yard
goal
line.
for the Woodgrove offense at the 7.
First and goal from the 7. We approach
Vikings
2
make a
minutes
hole.
here.
Hessler and a bunch of Vikings come off. Flags. No, they're not going to fly. They got it off. I think that was Pavlik on the carry.
Probably.
22, Hunter Pavlik.
Carries it down to the 4.
with the carry for Woodgrove.
He'll gain 3.
Just inside
Just inside the
the
5. Give him a gain of 3 on the play. Second and goal.
down and goal for Woodgrove.
As they're
Nice.
marching down the field and they're wearing down the clock as well.
Yep, and wearing down the Vikings' defensive line. They're just going to keep pounding.
22 is Pavlik once again. Hunter Pavlik, same play.
Hunter Pavlik.
He'll pick up 2 more.
Gain of about 2. It's going to be 3rd down and goal.
And it's just outside the 2. Third and goal from the 2. He's going to keep it himself.
Touchdown.
And he'll take it in for a Woodgrove touchdown. That's Brett Johnson. They fake the inside handoff.
Pretty easy.
He keeps it himself. A 2-yard touchdown run for the senior transfer quarterback from Heritage. Puts Woodgrove up 13-0 with 1 minute and 14 seconds to play here in the first half. Bailey Burton. I do know a Bailey Burke. Number 5 is the holder. 26. Kick is up, and it is good. That's Nicholas Arvanitis. Arvanitis puts Woodgrove up 14-0 with 1 minute and 14 to play here in the first half.
All right, here you go. Here's the touchdown.
Here's the replay of the touchdown.
Pretty easy.
Brett
Just
Johnson's
look at it.
gonna
Nobody
keep
out
it.
there. Look at that. Nobody there. All you have to do
Gardner
is
tried to
fall in the
get
end
there.
zone. Yeah. I mean, they were just pounding up the middle.
You'll see on the replay there we have the logo of one of our sponsors, the Percival Pub. Percival Pub opening this summer in downtown Percival. A big supporter of StatStream's Biz. Also a big supporter of all local sports here in Percival. Great place to go after the game tonight. Our friends down at the Percival Pub. You know somebody who works there, don't you, Rod?
I might know someone. Someone named Cheryl Ogren might be a waitress there. She might be somewhat related. Might have been married to her for 21 years or something like that.
The Percival Pub. Their slogan, welcome home.
Welcome home. So right
Welcome
there's
home.
the slogan. We'll get you a light at halftime. They have little lamps
I'd like to
here
have
for
some
you.
light.
Yeah, they have lamps.
All right.
Just have time to hook them up.
Kicking off for Woodgrove is number 26. I'm going to get it right this time. Nicholas Arvanitis. We got Arvanitis and Kalavokis. A lot of Greek players out here.
Oh, nobody caught it.
Lets it drop, and then Hessler's on it.
16.
Matt Hessler still on his feet. He's still on his feet. He's drugged
Got it
down
to
at the
16.
28-yard line. Matt Hessler.
Yeah. Negative. 30. 14-yard return. 30-yard line. 29. All right, 13-yard return.
Vikings will have it first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Vikes with the minute 8 here. Really need to get something going. Be nice to get on the board before halftime.
It would be nice to get on the board, but I think
Even if
more.
it's just a field goal, if they can get down in Nick's range, he's got pretty good range.
Caleb Smith, number 8, senior quarterback, shotgun. He'll roll to his left, and he is left-handed. He'll throw it deep.
There it is.
Oh, and it's just out of the
Incomplete.
outstretched hands of Kalavokis. Steve Kalavokis, senior wideout.
Vikes have no timeouts left either, which isn't
they
going to
are.
help their
They are.
cause.
They're out of timeouts?
They're out of timeouts. So,
Well, the clock will stop on an incomplete pass, obviously.
yes, it will. It'd be interesting to see if they see what happens this play.
I like that. I like that
'Cause
play call.
Yeah, I do too. But you worry a little bit about, okay, you get the ball back too fast. Woodgrove still has 2 timeouts. You don't want them heaving the ball down the field and scoring again. Got plenty of time. Ah,
Number 7 calling for a flag. That was
Number 7, Evan Davis,
Davis.
the intended receiver.
thought he was interfered with.
Incomplete pass will make it third down and 10 for Loudon.
okay, now 52 seconds
Mitch
left.
Chavone, another wideout on this side. Shane Washko, senior wideout.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see him run here, Bill.
They're going to go trips to the right here.
What do you think, Bill? Run or pass? I'd go run. I'd go run. I don't want to give that much time to Woodgrove. Ah! Well, it's going to be a run regardless.
Now they call a timeout.
Who did?
It was over the head of Caleb Smith.
Yep.
Over there. They snap it over his head.
Yep. Yeah, that's a run.
All the way back to the
Now they stop it.
Possession or timeout?
Well, they haven't changed possession just yet.
No, it's third down. So Woodgrove called timeout.
Marines will take a timeout.
What are we at?
Coach Barlow.
15-yard line.
4 seconds to play, and he'll kill the clock. He's got 1 left.
Yep. All right, so it's 4th and 24. 44 seconds. 1 timeout remaining. Get these things updated here. So you're going to see most likely Woodgrove take a fair catch unless they get a real good run at it. And then see they'll have probably, well, if they pass, they'll have multiple plays. They got 1 timeout. Oh yeah, we'll be punting. It'd be silly not to punt at this point. And when this would be a good time for Nick to. About 15. This would be a great. This would be a great time for Nick to find his punting stroke here.
Nick Van Zandt back to kick, and it's at number 5. Bailey Burton is standing at his own 48-yard line. It's a nice kick by Van Zandt. Burton will again let it bounce. It takes it.
There we go. That's a good bounce.
He should have went over and caught that one, Rod. He let it bounce, and it rolls all
or at
the way
least
down to the 36-yard line.
or at least got in the way. That took off 15 seconds too.
Well,
So by letting it go,
kick was high enough. Number 5 should have called for the fair catch. He lets it bounce, and this time it takes a Viking bounce. And as
That was
you said, it ticks off precious seconds.
that's right. That was a 49-yard punt, and it ticked off 15 seconds. Even if the fair caught it on the bounce, it would have saved a bunch of time. 49-yard punt. As like I said, good time for Nick to. You're on mute. Good time for Nick to find his punting stroke.
I've been on mute for a while.
Bill likes to hit the mute button. He also likes to talk to the mute button, but he hasn't done that yet tonight.
Well, what you missed, you called it. You knew what was going on there. Nick Van Zandt kicked it off. Burton let it bounce. It took a Viking bounce, and now it's 1st and 10 for Woodgrove at their own 35. There's Brett Johnson and throws it deep over the middle.
Oh, no. Wow, he was
Number
open.
2 was Tyler Blizzard.
He was open.
Hessler matched up 1-on-1 again with Blizzard. We've seen that matchup all night.
And he let him get behind him. I'm not quite understanding the defense here.
Well, he did a little down and out, and he ran a nice pattern.
Yeah, but a down and out, you got 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Let him down and out. They can down and out all day. Don't let him behind you.
A little out and up, and I guess Hessler had a little hesitation, and Blizzard's got some speed. You can see it there.
He does.
Good name for him. Brett Johnson will look his way again. He'll throw it deep again.
Again.
Hey, looking for Blizzard again. He can't bring it in.
Couldn't bring it in, but again, getting behind the coverage.
Yeah.
So it was 16 seconds remaining now.
16 seconds left to go here. Woodgrove out on top, 14-0.
Let's see if Valley goes in a little bit more of a prevent here.
Well, you can see right now they got 4 guys back deep now.
Yeah, but they got to stop
They got
letting
2
people behind them.
safeties. Got number
matter
23
if you get a
is
first
Ty
down.
Peebles. On our side here, we have Antoine Stokes. Matt Hessler is on the other side, and they got 2 safeties this time back as Kalavokis drops back along with number 23, Ty Peebles.
And Woodgrove uses their final timeout. Nope. Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Penalty flag on
Yeah.
the field is a delay of game against Woodgrove.
16 seconds.
5-yard penalty will set up the 3rd down and 15.
Now, they could just hand it off here and go into halftime up 14-0, Rod.
Yeah, they may well do that. It's only 3rd down, though. You can take another crack at it.
I think they're going to run it out here. Yeah, they're just going to end the half, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it. They're in
They'll
the
set up and they'll kneel
take a
it.
knee formation.
Yep. Brett Johnson will
All
take
right,
a knee.
That'll do it. Don't do anything stupid, Vikes.
Oh, flags. They throw
seriously?
some flags.
Why do we do that?
I don't know. We thought we were going to reach halftime.
That's just lack of discipline. He's just taking a knee. All right, see what we got.
it's a nice. I mean, you can walk on the sunset. They technically cleared it out. You can walk all the way to the pool. And up on top. Yeah. They got like barbecue.
What we got going on here, Rod?
No idea. The referees are conferring. White Hat's going to come tell us what's going on here.
Here we go. What is it?
It is.
It's a personal foul, dead
personal
ball foul
against
Woodgrove. Well, why would he be talking to the Woodgrove coach? He ought to be over here talking to the Valley coach.
Well, because he was probably telling him what he did wrong.
Oh, I got you. Going to give him a little chance to let him know who he needs to yell at halftime?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you see what happened?
No,
I
just a
didn't
personal
see.
foul against Woodgrove.
Somebody said something.
Could have been a your mama so
that or
fat
punched
joke.
him or
I don't know. I
something.
couldn't hear it up here.
I couldn't either. I don't think it was that. I suspect he, I don't know, hit him in the helmet or something. At any rate, ball's to 15, 11 seconds left, third and forever. Then you're going to try to figure out third and probably 30, I guess. With 11 seconds,
They
Woodgrove
wind it, and that'll be the end of the first half.
takes a knee, and that'll do it. All right. Okay, so that's going to do it for halftime. We're going to show you a couple ads and show you some stats, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
What are you going to do?
Woodgrove 14.